Okay, hello there. It's me again. It's been a little bit. I'm sorry, I was lazy. There's no fancy thing, nothing fancy to it. I wasn't busy or anything. I was just lazy. Uh, yeah. That that's the entire reason why I was gone. Um, slash, yeah, way a little bit. I'm not planning on doing that again. I hope I'm not going to do that again. I have some games I want to record something for. It already planned. Right after recording this little notification, which is just a little notification that to know to note, I'm here again, and yeah, and to note that this was recorded before I started being lazy, so some things may be, um, the time frame of some things may be a little odd because for example, in some point in the video, I say how the console version from this game is coming to PC. By now it is already out. So that, for example, doesn't fit anymore. But except for that, it should be mostly fine. I hope. It's a train wreck of a video, like every one of mine. But yeah. Anyway, that's it. I will leave you with past me now, and see you in the next one. Bye. Now then, video 10, and the torture can finally end. Yes, this is the last one I'm gonna be rhyming with. Was a stupid idea to begin with, and yes. This is, yeah, I don't know why I continued with that. This is, as you can see, I'm playing a game called OneShot, which is relatively unknown. Markiplier played it once, he never finished it, even though it looks like I'm going to get to that. It's unfortunate. Hold on, let me sort myself first. I don't prepare for these for videos. I just do them. OneShot is a game that I have already played. Unfortunately, so the novelty of it being my first playthrough and it being blind is gone, sadly. But yes, there are mods in development for this game that I am planning on playing, and for that I will want to show you the normal game first. Mods that change or play after the ending of this game. And I definitely want to play those, and to play those, then I need to play the game first. It came out, the original version was released in 2014, and 26 it was rather basic. 2016 then there was a more polished, more build up Steam version was released, which was unfortunately not that popular. Markiplier played it, as I just said. He never finished it, and I can't really find a lot of other big creators that have really played the entire thing. A lot of smaller people though, which just like me. Okay, I don't want to talk too much about this. It's one of my favorite games ever. Like, it's up there with Ocarina of Time, which is my all-time favorite. I know, very original. I don't care. Okay, I will kind of treat this as, or tell you my reaction to when I first played this. I will also try to mimic that playthrough, to the best of my abilities, so I can, so when the mods drop and the influence, I will play that on my original file then again. Which, by the way, I created a whole new Steam account just to play this game again. You can probably guess from the name why that is. I will try to recreate my decisions from that original playthrough. Maybe show a little bit more now that because I know quite a bit about this game. There's a console version for this game that is releasing this month for Steam and Steam Deck support, which has is kind of more of closed in space, because you can't just the mechanics of this game are a little wonky. Not wonky necessarily. If you have multiple monitors, it can mess up sometimes. If you have never played this game, I highly advise you to play this game for yourself. It's 10 euros maximum, and it's worth every cent of it. If you like fourth wall breaking games like Undertale, which I've never played, or Doki Doki Literature Club, although it is OneShot isn't a horror game, but if you like those fourth wall breaking mechanics in those games, which this game, by the way, predates Undertale, then you will enjoy this one too, probably. Okay, now let's start, before I keep rambling on for too long. Dedicated to our beloved friend, Felix the Judge, Aaron Mullins. We miss you. Controls. I play with a keyboard, not a gamepad. I don't have a or controller. I'm also playing in full screen. This will be mentioned soon. Gameplay. Explore and interact with these environments and characters. Sometimes you may find an item. Once you have picked up an item, you may select it from your inventory. When the item is active, you can either combine it with other items in the inventory or use it at certain locations in order to progress. Although full screen is an option, the game is best experienced in windowed mode. Closing the game will save your progress. This game also autosaves after some key events. That's why I said it's best experienced in window mode, although I don't feel like that's fully true, because I also like the full screen experience, because the game sometimes doesn't like when you play in full screen mode. We will get to that, don't worry. Maybe even in this first episode, I don't know how far I'll get. But yeah. That's our friend, Nico. I really shouldn't spoil a lot. Okay, that... Hello? Then again, Nico just woke up here. His name is Nico. And he just woke up here. Dusty books. It's too dark to read in here. We can't take out any of the books. Input password. That's it, definitely. Access denied. God damn it. I will... I don't know how to what point I should simulate a blind playthrough when it's clearly not. Shiny. There's a TV remote here. Nico picks it up. Yes, I is inventory. If you are asking me for controls for a video game, I is inventory. If you call your inventory a backpack, then B is okay, but I is inventory. Which is something I also struggled with the first arrow. Controls is arrow keys, by the way, default. Which is fine, if it's, I don't really care if it's WASD or the arrow keys. Yes. A soft glowing light trickles through the window. I've seen people struggle really hard with this first one. Although it is kind of explained, I don't blame people, it's a little... It is the first room. It's too hard to read in the dark light. All I can say in advice to that is that the item descriptions sometimes do give you a hint, and there is, most of the time, is a hint to these. Select the remote, and when selected, you can sometimes interact with the world with an item. In the faint light, Nico can glimpse the face of the remote. All the numbers except 3, 9, 7, and 1 are missing. And of course, as we may have noticed from the when looked at the screen, they're colored.
Hey, they're editing
means
here.
I either need to remember that
or the audio.
write that down.
Sorry. Hold on a moment.
You're not missing much.
They're
It's
marked
just
in bright
this little
colors. Yes,
pop-up
as I just
saying
said.
I only have one shot, Kristoff. Yeah. How I got my name?
Alright,
I
let's
don't know.
apply those numbers.
I think I'm gonna mention that. Apart from this, I only cut off one little part of dialogue, which you'll see in a second.
Blue 7.
Nico has the sound of door
1.
unlocking. Okay, bye.
Red 3. Yellow 9. And space, not enter. That should give me... Be right, yes. Dot, dot, dot. You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. You still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave. And most importantly, you only have one shot, Kristoff. My name, as you can probably guess from my channel name. The window just shrunk. I will show you in a second. Very fancy. And that's like the first creepy thing that happens. It calls you by your name. You know, you're normally games ask for that first. This one doesn't. The withered plant sits here stiff and dry. A branch snaps off. Nico takes it. A pair of luminous yellow eyes stare back at Nico. There's no water in the toilet. That's gonna be a problem at some point. The tub won't run. Hello? Anyone? The TV gives off a dangerous looking spark. And the wood in the fireplace looks like it was never used. Perhaps it could be lit. It does look quite abandoned here. I don't know what happened here. The sink won't turn on. Huh. Just a table. Just a chair. Inside the refrigerator is a bottle of alcohol. Nico takes it. Well then, let's drink the night away. Problem is the TV's broken. That could be a problem. The door is locked. Well then. Nico dips the branch into the alcohol. By itself, the branch wouldn't be able to light up. But alcohol, as you may know, is quite flammable, so that should make it easier. Although it's a shame for the alcohol. Then again, considering how old this plate looks, it probably wasn't good for drinking anyway anymore. Nico readies the branch. I do not advise. If you're below the legal age, you should not drink. Which in Germany, at least for the heaviest stuff, is 18, and in America is 21. So drinking is okay, but don't overdo it. By itself, drinking a glass of wine is not going to kill you, or tear apart a family, hopefully. But I would say in German I would say alles in Maßen, so not too much of something. One thing that I never understood is why the flames in this world are blue. Something on the ground glimmers in the firelight. It appears to be a small metallic object wedged into a crack of the floor. Nico digs it out. I don't know if it's... I really don't know why why fire here is blue. Normally fire is only blue when it's very hot, but you know, normally fire that fire is normally not blue. The fireplace is normally isn't as hot, melting metal hot. I need a key for this door. I also like the transitions where only the eyes glow. Big staircase. I don't know if you can see it because YouTube makes things darker. There is a very big staircase here. What could that be? A light bulb. A very big light bulb, not normal size at all. Hey, it's bright now. Yay. And at least now you can see the staircase. Yay. One thing we can also try to do now is look at the books, because, ad infinitum, that is Latin. I don't know what that means at the moment. Editing me will probably tell you. Yeah. Because it said, that it was too dark, so now it shouldn't be. This one is also something that you may get stuck on. This door has the shape of a light bulb, and Nico has the light bulb in his hand. However, you do need to equip it to actually interact with something. A large light bulb, it's the sun. You will find out why it's that in a second. Well, it's more like a few minutes at max. Minimum. But now it works. I know this is more like a walkthrough with commentary, which is... Usually you look for commentaries, walkthroughs without commentary, I know. Let's just pretend it isn't. Okay? Tall thing. Very, very, very tall thing. You can't even see the top. Fast travel. That's also something you either forget immediately or just remember, If you don't remember that from the start, you will use that from the start, you will forget about it. You can quickly travel to the locations you have already visited by selecting the fast travel option in the menu. The default key for opening the menu is A. Fast travel cannot be used indoors. It's very blue here. A robot, it's beyond... it no longer has power. That is water, but it's shiny. Like a Pokemon. What's left of a robot? I should also hurry up a bit. I know it can get annoying seeing somebody walk the entire time instead of run. That is my fault entirely, I know. The horizon glows a faint green. Why could that be? Also the music in this game is what I very like. Usually I like more of the, really the loud stuff. Usually, music usually has to be loud for me and imposing or whatever. But this one is also quite nice. I like Zelda music, but who Who dislikes it, again, would probably be a harder question to find someone for. Hello? Does not answer. Hey, another one. Oops, no, I don't want to immediately leave again. Hey, shiny, just like the thing. The remote. It's a broken off section of railing. Nico takes it. Just take everything. That could be useful at some point. It's another bed. This bed probably looks familiar to you, Christoph. Nico first woke up in this world here. It's important that you allow Nico to sleep once in a while. The game will exit automatically and can be continued later. Don't be alarmed. But now is no time for rest. Yes, that is something I want to say. Did want to mention. In the original 2014 version, you could outright kill Nico. You could just get rid of him by just exiting the game normally, and the beds were the only way to actually allow you to close the game beforehand. The air here is unbreathable. This is no longer possible. You're no longer able to do that in this version of the game. In the 2016, in the Steam version. However, you should also be able to find the original version somewhere on the internet. It should still be there. Yeah, so don't worry, you're not gonna kill Nico by closing the game. That was only in the original version. And the game would blame you hard for that. What's left of a robot? How did your robot head get there? Seriously. Can I interact with you? What's left of a robot? A lot of robots. Another one. Same description. Minecart. Whee. Oh, hello there. Ah. That light bulb. You're here. Me? Yes. Welcome to our world, friend. I am most humbled by your presence. Yes. Thanks? Sorry, I'm a little lost. Ah, right. Allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here? I'm not sure. I woke up in this weird house. It was really dark. Oh? You woke up in an unfamiliar, dark location? Mm-hmm. Just as my prophecy foretold, yes. You are the savior we have been waiting for. You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. I will now provide you with vital information. Please ask me anything. Well, can you tell me about this world? I'm not sure where I am exactly. Can't see too far off, everything's so dark. Our world was not always this dim, nor was it so broken. But time waits for nobody, not even saviors. The world is divided into 3 regions. You're on the fringe right now, the Barrens. The tower you see in the distance once held our sun. Oh, so that's what the tall thing was. As you go further towards the center, you will cross the other regions. There should still be a map in this outpost somewhere. Ooh. Can you tell me about the light bulb? The very big, oversized light bulb. I found this in the house I woke up in. Within your hands is our new son. Your son? Yes. Years ago, our previous son sat atop that tower and spilled its life into the land. But one day, the light went out. Oh? The world is still hanging on by a thread. The surface of this world is abundant with an element called phosphor. Fortunately for us, this element stores light energy from our previous sun. It's now our only source of illumination, but its energy is finite. When the last of the light dies, our world will too. Ah. But now that you're here with the new sun, all is well. You will need to restore it to the tower. That looks pretty far off. Yes, so begins your pilgrimage. Also, the sun is fragile, so be careful. If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant. Oh, can you tell me about that computer in the house? In the house, I found this computer. It kept saying stuff like, your actions here will affect Nico. But I'm Nico. Are those messages meant for someone else? If I had to guess, they might be trying to pass the message to Kristoff. Kristoff? Ah, that would be our god. Finally. A world where I'm actually recognized for who I am. Yes, you will are about to find out the one of the main mechanics of this game. If you're here, that means Kristoff is here also. Kristoff will provide you with guidance for your journey. In fact, they already have. Really? I haven't seen anyone though. Have you not contacted Kristoff yet? I don't think so. Being the bringer of our son, you have the sacred ability to communicate directly with Kristoff. An ability that no one else possesses, certainly not I. Please close your eyes and focus. Alright. Hello there, hi. Hello? Kristoff, are you there? For anyone wondering, you now have the choice to say, hi, yes, or that is not my name, which plot twist lets you change your name. I'm also not sure where it pulls the name from sometimes, because I've seen that from some people who said it was just their Steam name, but for me it is my actual computer user. I don't want to know how the game does that. This way you can change your name, which I will use to shorten it a little bit so I don't have to say my full first name every time, because that can get a little annoying. Oh, well, what's your name then? That was a little too much. You can just call me Chris, that's entirely fine. Oh, Chris, my name's Nico. It will now retroactively tell everyone to use just my nickname, but whatever. I actually heard someone. They said their name is Chris, though. This is incredible. It seems the recorded name was incorrect. Sort of, not really. Updating databases. Update complete. That was fast. Do not be afraid to ask Chris for assistance. You are the Messiah, after all. Can you tell me about going home? I just got here, but it would be nice to have at least a way back. Oh, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not sure about this. I still don't know how I got here. I was just with my mama a few hours ago. Now it feels like I'm in a bad dream. I just want to go home. Your mission is to save our world, just as my mission is to tell you about our world. I am unable to help you beyond my programming. I am sorry. Oh. I think that's all I have to ask for now. Excellent. I wish you good luck. Hold on. I think you have more dialogue. Hello again. Are there more questions you wish to ask? Yes, there are. Go on then. Ask away. Can you tell me about the Barrens? It's so empty here. That's why it's called the Barrens. Are there any people living in this area? Besides robots, I mean. I do not know. I was not built to wander. Not built to? So you just stand here? Must be boring. Do you at least have friends? Robot friends? I cannot desire companionship. I have not been tamed. Not tamed? There was no time. I see. Yep, that's certainly something that happens. Plot twist, it's called the Barrens because it's really barren. The prophecy. So, what is this prophecy exactly? The prophet predicted the Savior will arrive from another land. The Savior will wake up in a strange house, find the sun, and illuminate the world. Oh, what else did you foresee? What do you mean? What else did you see in the prophecy? Yeah. Wait, you are the prophet, right? Good heavens, no. You called it my prophecy earlier. That just means that it's built into my programming. Your... what? Ah, my programming is what guides me. I am a robot, after all. I see. Hold on, there's one more thing. Go on then, ask away. The tower. How tall is the tower exactly? I can't even seem to see the top. I am not allowed to answer. But how do you get up? Do I get up there? In time, first we'll know what to do. Guys, relying on me is not necessarily the best idea. I know you think I'm a god. You may have a little too much confidence in me. I see. Okay, well, let's keep looking around then. You did say there was a map in this outpost. Oh no, another computer. A robot without power. It won't turn on. A robot. It seems to be okay, it just doesn't have power. This box looks interesting. Wish I had something to pry it open with. Well, there is one item. The metal rod thing. Yes, try to break it open with the light bulb. That will work. The pipe won't fit on the crack. We'll need to flatten it somehow. Okay, oh, hold on, there's a note next to it. Self-charging solar battery model N87. 1-year warranty included. I feel like that is... the warranty isn't valid anymore. Simply place your self-charging battery in full daylight, or it has run out, the warranty, whatever. In full daylight with the lens facing up. Charge in seconds, no external power is needed. Troubleshooting manual. If the battery fails to charge, check to see if the lens on the front side has not been dislodged during transport. One charge cycle will last about 10 days. If you notice a decline in the charge cycle within the warranty period, please contact the manufacturer. 1. A robot may not injure a living person, or through inaction allow a person to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by people, except for such orders would conflict with the first law. So an order would be to kill someone, to get rid of someone, to say it nicely. That would be a conflict, so that wouldn't be valid. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. Okay. Map of the world. Barrens, Glen, Refuge, and the tower just is a really how is something like that even physically possible? That seems like that doesn't seem like it's too realistic. But it sure does somehow. The use of a robot as a replacement head engineer seems unorthodox, especially the one responsible for last year's incident. I suppose they had to get her away from the city, but that doesn't make it easier to swallow for those of us who work here. I hope that man knows what he's doing. Management. Management seems really concerned for some reason. It's a faded poster. Reminder to all workers. The rarest form of blue phosphor is found during the phosphorus shrimp spawn period. If you observe a pond bubbled over surface, please contact management immediately. We will dispatch a harvest team ASAP. It's dusty shelves. Yay. This one seems to be facing the wrong way. Yes. It's a faded poster. 5 new positions available at the mines. Housing and other provisions are included upon hiring. First come, first serve. I don't see why you would hang like one of an ad, a poster for people to work here in the last corner of this building, but for some reason you do. A robot without power. I interacted with you already. I'm stupid. Oh, that's some fancy machine. Page of faded ink. Able to provide power to all robots and machinery in the area via a large electromagnetic field. Maintenance efforts are quite high as expected. We have prioritized customized backup cells for the few most important robots. Their electromagnetic fields are much weaker and their signals are highly specific. In other words, these small cells can only charge one single. The rest of the page is unreadable. I will give you a hint about this. This paper is alluding to these machines here. Some sort of small machine. I wonder what it does. I can feel my hair standing up a little. There are a lot of small glowing shrimp in this jar. I didn't know shrimp could glow, but sure. That seems important. There's a big machine. That's a big machine. It doesn't seem to be doing anything though. It's a rectangle shaped hole in the middle. Looks like something used to fit in here. Oh, well then why was it removed? Okay, that is the outpost, I guess. But there is still this factory. A robot sitting on the conveyor belt. Doesn't seem to have power. Hey, well, wait a minute, don't we need to flatten the pipe somehow? A robot seems to be okay, just doesn't have power. These machines look like they used to flatten things. A big machine looks like it's paper used to crush metal. That's what we need, but ours needs to be active. Not one like that, right? Oh, this machine looks like it's still running. Maybe I shouldn't stand too close to it. What if my scarf got caught in there, and then it'll pull me in and Not gonna finish that sentence. Probably for the best, yes. I don't understand why this one is just the only one still running if these machines have like their own power things. Power cells, batteries, whatever. And somehow this one has lasted way longer than it should, but I can't tell. What's left of a robot's arm? A big machine! Looks like it used to crush metal, yes, just like the others. What's left of a robot's arm? Oh, really? Now, I'm not even sure what this is supposed to be. This is just a head. Okay, then let's go back, I guess. There's... Alright, this box looks interesting. Wish I had something fun. If only we would have something to pry it open with. I forgot to interact with... I'm stupid. Oh no. Ah, you want me to crush the pipe in here, Chris? Oh, but I don't want to get too close. I'm very proud of you, Nico. That was scary. It would probably be. Let's just pretend that never happened. We now have a crowbar. Can I crush anything else? Why would you want me to smash a bottle here, Chris? The shards would get everywhere. Okay, well, you're no fun. Can I flatten the crowbar even more? I hope we don't have to use this thing again. Understandable. Yeah. Well, I really shouldn't try this. I am not gonna put the sun here. Chaotic evil, don't do that, I know. I just got an achievement for that. I know I shouldn't do that. I very sorry. Alright, as I said, we're here the first time since the second time only. We didn't run here somewhere in between. That never happened. This bar should open it. There's a little metal cube and some broken glass in here. It looks like what used to be a machine part. It says solar battery on the side. Okay. One thing I do want to try now. Broken battery. Well, apparently a battery has some broken glass in it. That's probably not good. I do want to try now. It said, that is something, but now Nico is talking, so I'm curious what he's gonna say. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Sure, go for it. Go for it. Oh, it closed. Okay. Yeah, I just like the message just said, it does actually close when the game tells you it closes. What a surprise. Yes, I guess that's it for now. All you're seeing is a black screen now. I'm kind of sorry for that. Next time we will see what happens when he wakes up. And do something with the battery, probably. Most likely. I'm not gonna say what it is, I know, but I am not gonna tell you, of course. If you're blind to this, I don't want to spoil it. Or you can just go to someone else and just look there. But that's no fun. Okay, yeah. See you next time for more one shot.